Hi children, welcome back. So we will continue the topic which we started in the previous class, usage of has, have, has not and have not. I'll just rewind what is has and have. As I told you, they are the main verbs with to have. Okay, they are different forms of the verb to have. And then we revised about where do we use and what are the two cases to use has and have. First one is possessive case, second one is helping verb. Okay, and even we told about the negative form of has and have, has not and have not. Now, I will once again explain those has not and have not. Then we will get into how to make interrogative sentence with these has, have, has not and have not. You know what is interrogative? Asking questions. The sentence which asks questions are called interrogative sentence. So before going into, let me once again talk about the negative form of has not and have not. So here Sita has a pen and then Sita has completed her work. So the first one has is possessive and second one has is helping verb. When we change them into negative, so what we have to make sure that, for example, as you know that Sita comes in third person singular. He, she, it. So here Sita, a lady, she. So Sita, we can't simply write Sita has not a pen. This is wrong. Sita has not a pen is wrong. Sita, since Sita is singular, okay, the third person singular form, in order to change them, Sita does not have a pen. Sita does not have a pen. When we change has into has not, when it is in possessive case, it changes into the form of does plus have. Does plus have. Does plus have is equal to has. Okay, does plus have is equal to has. Okay, does Sita have a pen? Yes, Sita has a pen. So likewise, Sita has a pen, Sita does not have a pen. That is in case of possessive. When we change this Sita has completed her work, that is helping verb, we simply write Sita has not completed her work. So here, since it is helping verb, we are simply adding not with has. The verb has. Sita has not completed her work. Whereas in possessive case, we have to use does plus have. For a singular, a third person singular, not only Sita, he, she, it, we have to use does plus have is equal to has. Now, when we take the case of have, they have a TV. They have a TV. Here, have is possessive case. When we change them, it is not they have not a TV. They don't have a TV. They do not have a TV. Why do not? Why not does not? Because the subject here is plural, third person plural. So as I told you, I, you, we, and they, we have to use have. So because all these subjects are plural, okay, so we have to use they don't have a TV. They have a TV is positive. The negative one is they do not have a TV. Or if it is we have a TV, we do not have a TV. Or if it is you have a TV, you do not have a TV. Okay, the same thing when it goes into the helping verb. They have bought a TV. They have bought a TV. Again, it is not possessive. It is the helping verb. Here, have is not the possessiveness. It is helping the verb bought. They have bought a TV. Okay, so here the verb have is acting as a helping verb, the verb bought, and have is helping the verb bought. That's why it is acting as a helping verb. So here the negative sentence is they have not bought a TV. They have not bought a TV. Is that clear? So likewise, when we change has into has not, have into have not, so these are the changes you have to keep in mind. When the subject is plural and when the case is possessive, we can't simply change them into negative like has not. It changes like does plus have. And in plural form, when the subject is plural, do plus or do not plus have. Okay. Now, let's talk about the interrogative sentence, the sentence which asks questions. Now, we have to make sentences with has and have. So, let's start with have. How do you make a sentence with have? Sorry, how do you make an interrogative sentence with have? Okay, so here again the same cases we have to keep in mind. For example, as I told you, the two cases, that is possessive and helping verb. Okay, so here when we talk about the helping verb or the possessive case, we have to start making a question. For example, do you have a pen? So the answer can be yes, I have a pen. So here, I have a pen, as I told you, it is the possessive case. So, when we have possessive case, in the beginning I told you, with the subjects like first person, singular plural, second person, singular plural, and third person plural, we have to use do plus have. Do plus have. So here, do you have a pen? Do you have a pen? That is interrogative sentence. And there we get the answer, yes, I have a pen. Do you have a pen? Yes, I have a pen. So here, the verb have is possessive case. So when we talk about the possessive case, when we make an interrogative sentence, always keep in mind with the first person, singular plural, second person singular plural, third person plural, we have to use do plus have. That is the positive question, the positive interrogative sentence. Then, when you are going to ask a negative interrogative sentence with this do plus have, it will be don't you have a pen? Don't you have a pen? The answer can be no, I don't have a pen. Don't you have a pen? The answer can be no, I don't have a pen. So, making questions with have or have not. In possessive case, we have to use do plus have. Do plus have. Whereas when we use have as helping verb, how do we make questions? Have you got a pen? So here we can find got is also a verb and have is acting as helping verb. Have you got a pen? Then the answer can be yes, I have got a pen. So here this have is again helping verb, I have got a pen. Likewise, when we change them into negative, haven't you got a pen? No. I haven't got a pen. No, I haven't got a pen. Okay, so this is the case of helping verb. The word have acts as helping verb. When you make interrogative sentence, have you got a pen? Yes, I have got a pen. And have negative, haven't you got a pen? No, I haven't got a pen. When we change into has, making questions, now let's look how to prepare or how to make interrogative sentence with the verb has. Okay, so they are also same way, we have to split them. Okay, as I told you in the case of those two, what are they? Possessive case and helping verb case. Now when we change or when we make questions with the verb has, let's look. Does Hari have a book? Does plus have. What I told you, does plus have is has. Why it became does have here? So here also you have to keep in mind it is the possessive case. When it comes into the case of possessive, we have to split them like a do plus have or don't plus have and does plus have or doesn't plus have. So here, does Hari have a book? We can ask, does Hari has a book? That's wrong. Does plus have is equal to has. And here, so, does Hari have a book? The answer can be yes, Hari has a book. Yes, Hari has a book. Okay. So here, in this case, again, it is the possessive one. Okay. So never forget that those two cases, possessive and helping verb, when you change them into negative or changing into interrogative, we have to split them into do plus have and does plus have. So this does plus have comes only in third person singular forms. The remaining all do plus have or do not plus have, it is only for all the remaining all things, that is first person singular plural, second person singular plural and third person plural. Whereas in does plus have comes only in third person singular like he, she, it, here, he, Hari. Okay, so does Hari have a book? Yes, Hari has a book. Now, when we want to ask about negative sentence, interrogative sentence, how do we ask? Doesn't Hari write a story? Doesn't Hari write a story? Okay, so here you have to keep in mind does and write. Okay, so doesn't Hari write a story? Okay, so the answer can be no. No, Hari doesn't write a story. So here we have the negative interrogative. Doesn't Hari write a story? Does plus write. Okay. No, Hari doesn't write a story. Now I will get into more examples of interrogative sentence. So Deepu has completed his work. What kind of case it is? It is possessive helping verb. Here has is as acting as a helping verb of completed. Okay. So when we want to change it into interrogative, how do we change it? So Deepu has completed his work. What is the negative form of Deepu has completed his work? Deepu hasn't completed his work, because it is in the case of helping verb. Now, when we want to make an interrogative sentence with this has Deepu completed his work? The answer is nothing but Deepu has completed his work. Okay, dear children, so you please go through the given examples, and with the next video we will be winding up the topic use of has, have not and has not and making interrogatives. Okay, then take care. Bye.